how you doing today? Yeah. Don't forget to pay your what are those blueprint makers? Well, gonna be doing it. Do it nice. Do a pay them a pre drawing basically. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna construct this thing for you. How you basically told them. How many rooms, how many square feet, and all this stuff is determined on your land. So he puts this out, boom, boom, boom. Now I wouldn't pay less than like, let's say, $50,000 on something. I don't know, something good. But I got a lot of people out there I want to send some things out to and stuff like that. They know who they are, like, say you're cruising down the street, or say you bought one yourself. Let's say you got one yourself, you know what I mean? You might have one yourself, If you're from California, you might have one, you might have seen one for sure, you know what I mean? But like the, what's his name? No, just kidding, I know his name, man. But that's the whole biz, man. I really don't or can't afford you calling people I know if you don't know them. So you know how that goes, you know what I mean? But this guy, he makes racks for your Hummers, racks for your Jeeps. He makes he's patented, he's the rack maker, he rack you know what I mean? Cool poly dude, man. Cool cat. You know what I mean? I know famous people like, Sherm the Worm, Sherm the Worm? Do you know Sherm the Worm, The guy, Oscar De La Hoya knows Sherm the Worm. Ask him. Okay, do you know him? Ask him, like that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it's not cool to ask people who they know. It's not fair. It's not fair for both sides, These are awesome people. I'm talking about the best, and I'm not saying that because because I know them, whatever. They are awesome people. They are really down with the business. They're down with, training people. They're down with all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Did I get lessons? And no. You're not understanding. I didn't meet them by going to be helped. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Trying to say, like, I wasn't with. These are friends. People who else you might know grow up with that are famous. You're like, this guy don't know nobody. I know a lot of people. People ask people, hey, can this guy come kick it and stuff like that. Cool people, man. I mean, like, people I know or people I actually kick it with, and like I enjoy their time, some I don't even want to bring up because they bring bad thoughts, but they're awesome people, cool people and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But let's change the speed up, you know what I'm saying? We'll get to my thanks though, for sure. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's how we do it. But yeah, I don't know. Make sure you're a nice person, nice in your community, like, seriously, like, seriously help people out, like I've helped, people take out the trash. Like I was helping this guy out for 2 years. Every day, I see him, or every other day, I'd see him. What'd I do? Go take his trash out. That's what I do. I don't know. Like, you need to do things for your community. You want to be great. Just like if you're going to be a politician and you want to, fluff your kids up and hope they're going to make it all the way. Because this is the way it needs to be. Because, you know what I mean? Like nowadays, it's more like, it's for our people, our country, It's like, why are you in our country for your people? Go the hell home. Straight up. Like, if you're here to help your people from your country, you're in the wrong place. You're like, well, we help it. No, we don't help. We help people in distress, and we help them with friendships and stuff like that. But you're here, literally, trying to help your country from here. Okay, that's treason. Learn it. Weird. You cannot abandon our country to help your country. You understand? We are already friends. You're at some underground stuff. It's not good business. It's not big business. It's dumb business. You see what I'm trying to say? As in, like, you cause turmoil. No, our new president is from America. And he's like the same as the rest of them. I don't know. See what I'm saying? I'm not part of the political stuff. I love everybody, okay? I'm out here to meet good people. Happen to run into you. It's gonna be a good thing. I don't have any hatred. Just make sure everyone knows that, okay? Everyone must know. Everyone must know. You have to be clear eventually, or you're gonna have to be handled, right? I mean, like, terrorist stuff and all that good stuff is not good for the heart, body, and soul. I don't know. Everything I've always done is gonna be basically what makes someone else might make someone else happy. See what I'm saying? I ain't up here giving up my country. Either one of them. Neither one of them. Okay? But I'm still trying to help yours too. See what I'm trying to say? It's a friendship. We're friends. So it's not a battle who's better and smarter. I understand how people are like, well, someone doesn't understand your language and you're like, well, this is freaking stressing because you might think this dude is just not smart. But it's wrong if you think like that. And a lot of people don't, but it's wrong if you do. Why? Because this guy, literally, in his language, he could be known the words to a scientist level, okay? But you shouldn't treat them like garbage or act like they don't even know how to do simple things. That's what's wrong with you. You are the problem if you do that. Because, seriously, if you go to their country and you try to do something, you'd be the exact same way. Well, they're here. No, it's not. Oh, no. You don't have to do nothing besides leave people alone in this country. Well, let's change the song, though. I'm not doing it right now. I wanted to get a different feel for this. My shout outs go out to the old fastest shoe tire. I'm the world's fastest shoe tire ever. Tie my shoes in 2 seconds. Bow and all. But yeah, cool stuff. Be cool. Try things out. Climb a mountain or two. Get out and venture. I've hiked peaks, jumped off cliffs. I'm trying to let other people enjoy that life for real. Been in the bottom. See the green rocks. Use the rocks to get back up, or you're not gonna make it. Type of stuff. I don't know. My shouts out to those who are like, who is this guy? I I'm not a mean guy. I'm a nice guy. And, I want to take the swearing out of my music and stuff like that. It's cool stuff. If you don't get it, I'm trying to teach you. If you don't go to school, if you don't do things, if you don't know things, and you don't have the opportunity, and you do have the opportunity to listen to music, and turn my stuff on, man. Make you smart. Look my page up if you want to, Learn things if you need to. Don't waste your life doing it. That's all I'm going to say to anyone about any kind of knowledge. Do not waste your life learning. No. There's nothing ever better than learning, you know what I mean? But once you learn enough, relax, chill out. The grass is never greener on the other side, unless you don't take care of yours. You gotta take care of yours. You gotta take care of your grass. You gotta do all that stuff. You gotta make sure everyone's taken care of. Like I say before, don't rain on other people's parties and parades. Congratulate them. You know what I mean? Give them people are being acknowledged. Acknowledge them. It's that time. And then if something you didn't hear about it, say sorry, but acknowledge them. But or throw something out too, like I heard about this. If you never got to them before and they done things in the past, you throw shout outs about that to them. Be like, oh, I remember this. You did this for this, and then I want to throw a shout out for that. You know what I mean? No. I really don't know. I'm all for the kids. I do things for the kids. My things will not be hands-on with kids at all. I will not be having kids here. None of that. No, it'll be a fancy. You don't even understand none of this stuff yet. You're just like this clever little dude. I'm telling you, man. You don't understand. You don't give in to reason unless it's a good reason, or racism ever. Like, no one from other races done. All humans are the same human. They know how to talk to you. That determines how you distinguish them, I guess. That's terrible distinguishment, but you know what I mean? Walk through the fire, I guess. But I like to do crazy stuff like this. Just kidding. You know what I mean? But I always want to say like be a prize, not a surprise. You know what I mean? Pop up and scare people. Be a prize, man. Be like something they can look into, like happiness, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Does he do bike rides? Does he, never mind. I know someone with 30 plus trophies from ranging third to first in bicycle racing. I mean, I'll give you a little, I know someone that, super, like I was trying to say on the other one, I don't talk to him. I haven't talked to him, but I know the Hawk, Tony. Yeah, I know that Bato, they like to, can he come chill, stuff like that. Yeah, heck yeah. What y'all, let's go check this out. You know what I mean? Like, cool stuff. Like, yeah, like, yes, I do know him before he was even famous. Like, oh man, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why I don't know when I say on my paper, like, no, I don't know anyone but you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, that's how I go about it. I just no, because I know what you want to know. You want to know if I know anyone around here or anyone in surrounding areas. Basically, I don't know that. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know those guys. Like, I might know some of them. I mean, I won a couple championships, contests for floats. You know, the best float. You know, whatever, however. I hate saying the best, you know, for being a really good float that year. So, you know what I mean? Like, 2 years, double, back to back. But, you know what I mean? These things I do it for love. Nothing else. You know? And, my, not my peace, love, and happiness goes out to you guys out there. You know, I grew up around, happy people. People, got their head on straight and stuff like that. You know, most times, people who don't got their head on straight usually the one trying to pick out people. You know what I mean? Because it's the craziness. They're like, well, you know, you're like, if you're not part of their, you know, their, re, like reassessment. You know what I mean? If you don't have them reassess you, then you are left with their assessment. Basically, like if your appearance is straight up like how I'm looking, they're like, do we go in with the, you know, the AKARs and stuff on the subject? You know what I mean? They do that. See what I'm trying to say? Basically, like, but my ways and traditions and stuff, like who I am, blah blah, and they understand. But see, you know what I'm trying to say? If I'm just like out of blue making music and like gonna hunt you down type of music, you know, nah man, I'm not down with that. I ain't gonna go hunt. No, I don't even research penguins for that matter. So, you know, who's making rules? I don't know. This ain't the Lord of the Flies. Streets don't live by the Lord of the Flies. They live by honor. I know that much. So people are like, oh, you snitched on this, you snitched on that, or don't want to say nothing when they get beat up on film, and the cop's like, well, do you want me to take care of it? I understand your pride. So I ain't saying nothing else on that. So I understand both sides, 3 sides of it, all sides of the sun. But who's making the Lord of the Fly rules needs to be banned if they're not a lord. You know what I'm saying? As in, like, they're not if they're not a lord of the land. Basically, like, they're not the cap. They're not. I don't want to say cap. Like, I hate giving people labels because that's not even their label. But I'm just saying the basic surrounding, like, trying to get to the point, like. If you're not in the business, you can't really make rules about the business unless it's not safe. There's rules and guidelines to a business, so like child abuse laws, all that good stuff. Like, you have to list this stuff. You have to make sure it's all good. You have to make sure that this stuff is listed in your stuff, okay? Like, that little sticker, parental advisory, does not cut it. Because you're going to have one little person out there that it does affect. It does maybe put fear in them. And you have to make sure that people know that you're not trying to put the fear, man. You're already like, fear's already there. So I'm just letting it know that it's already out there, or whatever you're trying to do. You know what I mean? Be like, whatever your business is, but just be like clear on. I don't believe in slick dissing. I've never got none of that stuff. So if you ever think my song's about you slide on the slide, no, none of that ever. So just know that I don't believe in that. So that's some paranoia stuff too. They get you on that too. I'm telling you, your stuff has to be clean. So like I hope these lights don't ruin your vision type of stuff. Warning for that. You know what I mean? Like, they won't. But you know, don't tune in to me. Because I don't want no tuning into me. Just kidding. The native radio. But I know a lot more. Oh my god. WWF. You know what? I'm gonna end it today. I love you guys. Wow. You guys have a good evening. You guys take care, man. And hopefully you guys ready for more footage with... I love lights. You know, I just want to tell you one thing, you know. This country was probably, you know, took over because of all the wood it had. Straight up. Like, if you think about it, get down to it, what do they all want? Wood. My trees, my seeds, all that stuff. See what I'm trying to say? No, that's old history. That's what I'm trying to get out right now, too. Like, history is a history book, too. Let it go, too. And I ain't saying don't stand there at the post so it don't happen again. Da 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 da, blah, 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 blah. All that good stuff, okay? I just believe that it was for trees and, you know, y'all didn't have trees. So, I don't hate anybody. I mean, you know how I feel? I just want to give knowledge and walk away. Happily, and hopefully you got it in a good, clean message. The stories are stories. They're not going to be clean. But, you know, I don't know. Just some crazy stories. You know your stories you make. But yeah, make sure you have a good week this week. I'll get back to you.